Hey friends, my name is Kim and I am an over 50 makeup teacher. And what I have come to share today on the very first day of 2024 is how you can simplify your makeup routine using products that are so versatile. They kind of cross over into, just multi-use products. So some things, I believe in products that you can use in more than one way. When it comes to skincare, I think that's a little bit different. Like, I think you want to buy quality skincare where you have ingredients that are going to do the job. It's almost like when you go to use a medicine, like if you have a cold and you buy one of those cold medicines that have 5 different things in them, instead of just buying the medicine that you need with the specific ingredient to take care of your symptom. Okay, so skincare is not one of those things. I believe that, like, if you need to lighten your skin, you need to find a product that has a lot of vitamin C, like a high potency of that product in it, and so on and so forth. Same with hyaluronic acid. There's a whole lot of products out there that have hyaluronic acid in it, but you want a high concentration of high quality hyaluronic acid. Sorry, my memory is like leaving me. However, what I'm going to show you really quickly is how finding makeup that is you can be using on your eyes. You can also use it on your cheeks, that same product. You can also use it as a bronzer, and also using minimal product in order to make your mature skin glow and enhance the things that you want to enhance. How powerful that is for an aging woman. Because as we get older, things change. Our skin is different. We have fine lines, texture, discoloration, things on a daily basis they're popping up. So having products at hand that can counter those things that pop up, well, that's pretty cool. So I am a makeup artist for a company called Seint, and I found Seint 3 years ago. And this was one of the things that attracted me to Seint, is that it had the qualities that I was looking for in a makeup. Number one, most of them, it's all cream products, which are really great for mature skin. Okay, so I've switched entirely to creams. The only thing that I don't use in cream form is eyeshadow. Okay, but other than that, creams are a dream. They warm up to the skin. They move with the skin. Okay, and so they don't dry down like some powders, like powders do in liquid. So, your makeup might look great in the morning, and then as the day goes on and you go and you look in the mirror and you're like, wait, what just happened? Because it looked great this morning when I looked in the mirror. And that's because, we smile. So all of these lines and the movement in our face is making that product that dries down crack. Okay. It's like when you have that washcloth that you've used and you lay it over top of your tub or your sink, and as the day goes on and it dries and you pick up that washcloth, it's in the same shape of whatever you laid it on. And that's because it's dried in that way. So same thing on your face. So then when you move, it's gonna crack. So I want to show you, I'm gonna just use a few products. I'm gonna do my whole face, but believe it or not, I'm not gonna use a foundation. So I want you to see how I'm gonna use some different colors. I'm gonna tell you what Seint has designed them to do, but then I'm gonna show you what I am gonna use them for, okay? All right, first thing I'm gonna show you is this, okay? Any guesses as to what? Hi guys, Spain, Paris. Yeah, keeping it simple. I'm all about that. If you're looking for anything other than simple here, you're probably not gonna find it, okay? I'm all about simple and things that don't take hours and hours. Currently, Seint only ships within the United States and Canada. I'm hoping that they're going to release to other markets this year in 2024. So hang in there with me. But, or if you have a relative that lives in this country that can get the makeup to you, then you have options. But this is lip liner, okay? It is, it's called Suede. All right, I'm just gonna use a brush. I'm gonna show you what it's meant for. Let me just make sure my brush, I gotta get better at the whole brush cleaning thing because I do this every day. That could be a full-time job of just cleaning brushes. All right, so it's meant to line your lips. All right, I just line a little bit under my bottom lip line just to make it look a little fuller. But if you have ever, if you're a girl who loves bronzer, but yet you're feeling, especially this time of year as your skin pales, that your bronzer is now looking a little orange on you. Well, I like Suede lip liner, which is a little bit cooler as a bronzer. So I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to tap it just where the sun would typically hit me. Now, here's the other thing I like about Suede. I have melasma up here. All right, so melasma are those dark spots, sunspots. I'm kind of toning a little bit with Suede. Now, toning means evening out. It's almost like when you go to the hairstylist at the hairdresser and you have blonde in your hair and they will tone it down in order to make your color a little bit more even, less harsh. So by toning, I can use this product, which is Suede lip liner, and I'm gonna tap on not directly over the melasma, but the lighter area around it. So what that does then is it distracts from my melasma, right? So before, you could kind of see these dark spots in my forehead. And now that I'm using it to bronze or tone around it, those dark spots are not glaring at you. Same thing, I have a lot of dark spots. You can even see them right here around my cheekbone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with Suede above that. I'm also gonna go in my temple area. Now you've just got to be careful around that temple area if you go too dark and ashy, because for me at least, you know, this area is really hollow for me. Okay, so I don't want to draw more attention to it by making it look more hollow, which is what like a contour could do, an ashy contour. So this is just about minimal product. All right, let's see where else. And I'm going in so lightly. I am the girl, and I'm gonna also go in, do you see right through here? Yes, it has darkness, but it also is a little lighter as well. I'm gonna add a little bit of color there with Suede. So did you see what just happened? If you're the girl who wears sunglasses like year round and you take off your sunglasses, you have like the white raccoon eyes. So, you know, typically what we say is that you want to put a lighter concealer there in order to conceal darkness. But what if you actually, and yet you're white there, what if you actually thought about this in a different way and you added color there? So then, doesn't it make sense? Just a little bit, and then it doesn't emphasize the fact that you have those white circles. So that's always something to consider. All right, next thing that I want to show you is, okay, so I'm gonna use a little bit of this color as an accent highlight. Okay, so this is not full face foundation for me. My voice goes from normal to a lower pitch. I'm not sure what you mean by that. So It might just be in the translation of my Wi-Fi, so sorry about that. I am not wearing any foundation. So this is taking place. All I'm doing is I'm looking at my face and seeing what it needs. And I want to show you the versatility of the makeup. So I'm going to go in with this accent highlight. Wait, before I do that, let's talk about color correction. So we talk about the versatility of this makeup. I want to show you this lip and cheek color. Okay, and you can tell I use it a lot, really like it. It's actually called Frenchie, okay? And Frenchie is a salmon pink color. Salmon pink is really great for color correcting anything that is blue. Okay, so like if I look here, this is more blue. If I look here, this is more blue. Okay, and this is blue. This is blue. All right, so I'm gonna go in with Frenchie, very little product. Okay, you can, I'm just gonna hold it up. That's the color of it. And I'm gonna go ahead and tap it and neutralize the blue. All right, can you already see what that did? Now this is called Seint, Julie, and it is, you can grab it in my bio or just, I can color match you if you're wanting to know what colors work best for you. And then also when I upload this video, I will put the colors that I used. But you work with an individual artist with Seint because we know how the product works. It's really difficult to get onto the website and pick what you want. But if you see something that you like in this demo, then write it down or just ask me in the comments and I will let you know, okay? All right, so that neutralized the blue, right? Why don't I use the actual color correcting palettes? Can you explain, do you mean the demi palettes with Seint? So Seint also has these little tiny, these are called color filters. Okay, so they're more waxy and they filter out the color. Now, you absolutely can use these. We have some that are very, very similar, but this particular demo is to show you the versatility of all the products. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take Frenchie and I'm gonna use it on my cheeks. Okay, so now it is not only my color corrector, but it is my blush. So think about building. Yeah, I totally mixed that too. So we're going to do that in just a minute, Christine, under my eyes, where I'm going to mix that, that concealer and Frenchie. You can totally do that. If you go and you click on my photo at any point, you're going to see a link, and that link will take you to the Seint website, at which point you're going to go to lip and cheek, and then you can find Frenchie. We only ship currently within the United States and Canada. All right, so now I'm gonna go into my concealer. I placed Frenchie there, and all this is gonna do is it's gonna mix with Frenchie and just keep that darkness at bay. Now, can you look and see where I am adding my concealer? I didn't put a whole bunch under here because I have a lot of business going on there. Okay, so if I put this light concealer there, all I'm doing is drawing attention to it, right? But look at what this is doing. Now, I know if we do not ship overseas right now currently, but I'm hoping good things are coming in the future. Think about how you can use what is in your current makeup bag in order to take what I'm teaching you to whatever in your makeup bag or whatever you can get your hands on. So find yourself a peachy pink color corrector. It might even be in a lipstick form. Go to your drugstore and your concealer, and you can do this too. Okay. Now, I know I'll be so excited whenever it comes overseas, right? All right, so I'm going to also use my concealer on my eyelids. Can you guys see how veiny and red they are? So I'm just going to go in with that same concealer and I'm going to use it on my eyelids. This color is called White Peach, okay? Now, when we start to get into the colors of the foundation, or the highlights is what Seint calls them, this would be something that, unless you are really comfortable with knowing like what your skin tone is, that you would want to reach out to me so that I can help you find this match. Because just because I'm wearing White Peach on my face might not be the best for you. Okay, so dark spots. So dark spots often have blue in them as well. So you can try this color on them, or something maybe with a little bit more yellow in it. All types of things. All right, you guys are awesome. So far, let's regroup. I've used Suede lip liner. Okay, I used it as a bronzer. Okay, could I also use this as an eyeshadow? Absolutely, but I'm going to show you another versatile product that I also use as an eyeshadow. Frenchie, which is a lip and cheek color. You see it currently on my cheeks. And then I also used it to color correct under my eyes. I used a concealer. This was in White Peach, but whatever concealer works best. So I want you to think about this. I didn't take a color of foundation, one color, and apply it all over my face. I'm looking at what my face needs. And that's the kind of stuff that you will find here on with me, is that I'm not huge on just going through the motions that I had been going through, granted, for 30 years of like just makeup and layering, because that's what I thought I needed to do. Now I'm just to the point where I want to look and I want to say, okay, Kim, today, because you didn't get any sleep last night, what does your face need? Well, it definitely needs more color correction. Or what are you doing today? Like, are you even going out of the house? Or are you just going to run to the grocery store and you want to look presentable? Or are you going for a full night out? So having a compact, which is what I'm getting to next. Yes, I absolutely, you send me a photo, okay? I send you the link. So if you comment Colormatch, you'll get the link that I can just match you to colors. This is what my compact looks like. It has what I need in it. It has my color correctors. It has my eyeshadows. It has some foundations. It has everything in it. And what's interesting is that I'm using less makeup than I ever have been. I'm spending less time on my face because, well, number one, I'm not searching through some random makeup bag to be able to find what I need. And also, I am here to be able to help you find the colors that you need, which can be so overwhelming to begin with, right? Going to the drugstore and looking at all of the different types of foundation. And we're just in a different time now as we age, because what we used 20 years ago definitely isn't always what works now. And for the love of Pete, if you have stopped wearing makeup because you just don't know what to do with it, please stay tuned here, because you are my people, okay? Please don't stop wearing makeup because you just have given up. That's why I'm here to help. All right, so let's go on. Somebody said, I don't know, maybe it was me, all suede. That's another thing. I'm going through menopause, or I'm in menopause, so my memory is like, this is a contour color, all right? So it can be used to contour. If I want to contour a little bit, I can just take a little fluffy brush and I can add just a wee little bit of dimension, okay, just underneath of my cheekbone, just to give me just a little bit of a lift. I did get my brows microbladed, Cindy, like back in March of last year. It was the best thing that I've ever done as far as taking years off, because I was never much of a brow person. I just didn't do much with my brows. And I got these done, scared to death, but find somebody good to do it. Okay, so contour. I contoured. Sometimes I'll contour my hairline and my jawline, especially if you have a double chin. Making sure you sculpt that jawline will help to be able to distract from that. But I'm going to use my contour as my eyeshadow. So let me show you how that works. I'm just going to take one of my brushes. I get one that's a little bit more dense because this is a cream. Okay. And then remember, I placed my accent, my concealer, right here in the corners of my eyes just to brighten. So now I'm just going to go ahead and fill this in, and it's going to be my eyeshadow. Okay, so again, look how pretty. How pretty that is. Is my contour. It works. Okay, so if you get color matched, I'll match you to a contour. I look at your brow color, I look at your hair color, I look at your skin tone, okay, and your undertones to see what I think you would be the biggest bang for your buck. Okay, I think you're also going to be pleasantly surprised at how affordable the makeup is. If you order over $50, it ships free. Okay, and yeah, you don't have to wear eyeliner, but if you want to, you can use your contour. This is a brush called the Multitasker, but there, no, it is my eyeliner. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use a different color on my lips. I know that Frenchie is not a great color on me, on my lips. It's great on my cheeks. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, if you have hooded eyes, you can totally use your contour. Just create a new arch above it. We do not ship anywhere internationally except for Canada. And so if you order and you're a Canadian customer, go to the bottom of the website. There's an American flag and a Canadian flag, or change it to whatever it is that you need. Word on the street is that maybe we are going to be opening to other international markets. Perhaps, we'll see. But until then, take the things that I'm showing you, try to find cream products in your country that will help to be able to do the same things that I'm showing you. All right, so I'm going to jump in now with a warmer bronzer. Okay, so this is a color called Bella. All right, and I am going to go ahead and just warm up just a little bit more. Now, I used suede to help tone my melasma areas because it's a little bit cooler, but this will be on my page. So if you don't currently follow me, make sure that you click follow. Otherwise, you won't see it. You'll have to come back and look for it. All right, so all I did was add in a little bit of warmth. This is a bronzer. This could also be used as eyeshadow, which I use it a lot. All right, let's talk a little bit back again about the contour. So I'm going to go ahead and just lightly contour down this little shadow right here of my nose. All right, nothing drastic, nothing crazy. Okay, but the reason that I did that is because I want to show you, using this accent highlight or my concealer, how by contouring the nose and then using that same concealer that I put in the corners of my eyes, how I just now sculpted my nose a little bit more and drew a little bit more light down the middle of my face. So can you guys see? Now I've brightened this area and I've brightened this area just by putting a little bit of that contour right down the middle of my nose. Let's just find a lip and cheek color that I think is going to be good. And I want to find a color that I actually know that we have still in stock. That's the thing. We have new shades of the month all the time. I'll load this up, and hopefully if you're having issues with your Wi-Fi, you'll be able to strike it up on my page a little bit later on. This is a color called Plum. I do have a Facebook page, so if you go to click on my photo that's up in your upper corner, click on there, the link will take you everywhere. It'll take you to YouTube, it'll take you to Instagram, it'll take you to Facebook, my beauty group there. All right, so this is Plum. All right, now, Plum is gorgeous as an eyeshadow as well. Another one of those versatile pieces that you could add to your compact if you like a nude, more nude color. And then look how wildly bright this is. So I'm just going to tap this right over top of nude just to give a little bit more spice to my lip color. Not a lot, just a little. It's so fun with creams because you can mix different colors and create new looks. So the only thing that I haven't done right now, guys, is mascara. So that everything that you've seen has so many uses, and I didn't put any foundation on. Okay, so I want you just to think about, and it doesn't mean if you still, so let's talk about, this says if your tin feels hard. Well, number one, if it's a contour, it's meant to be a little stiffer, okay? Because we want it to stay in place. This lip color is Dahlia and Plum. So your contour is going to be a little stiff, but you can take a little bit of a facial oil, or you can even just take a blow dryer and hold it over your tins for 3 to 5 seconds and it will soften them. But you can also just take a little drop of facial oil. The other thing that I love is you can melt these down. So they're magnetic tins that pop in and out. You only refill them as you need to. You put them on a skillet on low heat, melt them down. If you stuck a little bit of facial oil in there and then melted it down, it'll be much creamier, okay? Hello, all the way from Ireland. Oh, you guys are sweet about the hair tutorials. If you jump onto my profile, again, go to my photo, I have something there that's called hair. I also have demos for like eyeshadows and stuff. So I'm so glad that you guys are interested in this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of mascara. This mascara is by a company called Thrive. It is a tubular mascara. So it basically wraps my lashes in like a fibrous kind of material. I like the way that it comes off. It kind of comes off in little insect legs. However, mascaras are just like underwear in the sense that everybody likes different for different reasons. So if you find somebody's lashes that you like, I would ask them what kind of mascara they're wearing. Because some people like really long, wispy eyelashes. I just like eyelashes. It's okay that my eyelashes are not the first thing that you see on me. I'm totally okay with that. That's kind of the same way that I feel about brows. What I want, my goal is like, your eyes are beautiful, okay? And they can't quite put their finger on what it is, but like it's the whole entire look. So that's just me. And this is the type of mascara that I like. It is clean, only 11 ingredients, finest ingredients. If you follow the EWG, it ranks at about a 1.5 to 2. We had somebody that went through and evaluated all of the ingredients because it's not on the EWG. I wish it would. They went through and evaluated all of them. I tap on my lower lashes, but I don't do a lot of business. I like to use this little rocking, rolling, and blinking motion so that it ends up making my lashes separated. Okay. I do wear glasses a lot of the time, so it's not important for them to be long because they hit my glasses, but I do want them kind of spread out. Yeah, if you want a color match, if you want me to match you to the colors that you think, and it's totally free, okay? Totally free. Just type color match and we'll get you the link. And if you don't follow me, because I do post daily, like just little tiny tips that are so easy that might be able to help you in the long run, or just a little tip or two that you could pick up to take with you. But you got to follow me so that you can actually see it, because Instagram does crazy things. You guys have been awesome. Let me just show you one final thing that I think if you don't currently have a beauty blender in your toolbox, or maybe you have it and you never use it. This one is my favorite. It's by a company called Stands Out. If you can find it also in that link that I told you about, like if you go click on my photo in the upper corner. But it doesn't need to be wet. You can use it wet or dry. It molds to whatever shape. Or you can just use the standard one, okay? Make sure it's damp. But then if you take it and lightly dab in that under eye area especially, because we haven't really put any foundation on. But if I do use foundation, then I will just do this once over. And then I like a light setting spray. This one also is by Thrive. It's so light on my face. It's called the Insta Makeup Fix. You can see almost out of this one. But there are a lot of great setting sprays on the market. A lot of great primers on the market. I love this BB cream. Find my picture. So you should be able to see me. And I'm like my profile picture. That's where, or else click on my name, Kim Light Up Your Face. And that should get you also to where you need to be. This is a BB cream / primer / sunscreen that I use. I didn't do it today because I really didn't know that I was going to jump on live. I just grabbed a cup of coffee and thought, you know what? I'm going to show them the versatility of this product. And then, but typically this is a BB cream. This is a little bit tinted, but it also has an SPF 30 in it. You guys have been awesome. I would love if you shared this video. So if you go to the little arrow at the bottom and you share this video with a friend or somebody that you think would enjoy watching just simple makeup, nothing elaborate, in order to be able to enhance their own God-given beauty, then I would be forever grateful. You guys, this is Seint Makeup. You guys have a great evening. I'm getting ready to post it so that you can find it on my profile moving forward. See you soon.